All right, everybody. I have what looks like to be a pretty decent, it's going to be very inexpensive, 2003 Mercury Mountaineer all-wheel drive, loaded to the hilt vehicle for you, SUV. Start this baby up. Right off the bat, I want to say a couple things. First of all, this actually has the third seat, which is kind of unusual. So this is actually a 7-passenger vehicle. Let's see, what else can I tell you guys? Well, obviously you can see it started and there are no check engine lights on. You can see it's ice cold when we started it, and I'll start it again when it's nice and warm. All right, let's check out some of the fancy gizmos it's got. Let's see, right rear window, no problem, deep tinted glass. There's your right passenger, right front I mean, excuse me. And swing around. That's your left rear, up and down, no problem. And of course the all-important, driver's window. It does have leather memory seats. Let's check out the mirrors. All right, looks like that one works. Yep, works just fine. Go to this side. It's heated mirrors, of course, they work. Good little birdie friend. Let's see, power door locks work. Oh, this vehicle I'm absolutely certain has keyless remote. However, I only have one key, so sorry about that. This is all-wheel drive, meaning there's no buttons on the dash or anything to push for four-wheel drive, okay? It's just on when it needs to be done. It's got a 6-disc CD changer. Now, I don't know if there's any CDs in there. Let's see. No, see, there's no mark in there. You can see the radio obviously works pretty nicely. The CD changer, well, it is what it is. Oh, this thing also has a, looks like an aftermarket television in it. I have no idea if it works. I don't know where the gizmos are to make it work. Oh wait, there's a remote control and stuff here. So that's probably for the radio. I don't know. But anyway, it's got it. You can figure that out. Of course, it's got the automatic day-night mirror. Oh, it's got front and rear air conditioning with controls here and in the back. Interior seems pretty decent on this thing. You know, the leather, especially, you know, on this side, looks to be in pretty good shape. Oh, mileage. How about that? Oh, I got the back hatch open, so the door jar thing is on. Oh wait, here we go, reset. Close door to reset. Info. Let's see. I feel like an idiot here. I think it's 180-some thousand miles. Once I close everything up and figure out how to make it work, I'll show you. So obviously it's got driver information center. Oh, it's got your cruise control. It's got your, it's on the steering wheel for the radio, and the, the climate control, electronic climate control, I might add. So you never basically have to take your hands off the wheel. Automatic overdrive, adjustable wheel, rear window defogger, blah, 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 automatic headlights, you know, the whole nine. Power seat, obviously. Oh, actually, that's power heated seats. This looks to be about the only wear and tear on the vehicle up front. So you can see, rest of the seat looks pretty darn nice. All right, the body has a lot of touch-up done to it. It's got little nicks and dings, and the paint looks like it's got what they call a crow's feet in. I'll show you outside, out in the sun a little bit better. I mean, it looks great in the shade, but I will show you the outside. The paint's not great, but I mean, there's no major body damage or rust or anything like that, but I like to be as up front. Now, I got my handy dandy gizmo here. Let's see what kind of tire tread you're gonna be getting here. No, that's not bad. 9/32 of tread. All right, you figure, you know, it's light truck tires usually have between 12 and 15 when they're brand new, so you got quite a bit of tread left. Ooh, this one feels pretty good too. Yeah, that one's 9/32 as well. Let's come around to this side. Oh, yeah, this one looks good too. Somebody put some nice tires on this baby. They're matching too. 9/32. All right, and I'm sure this one's gonna be exactly the same. Yep, dead on, 9/32. So good news, 4 matching tires with a lot of tread left. Aluminum alloy wheels, you know, factory. This is actually, you know, that's pretty decent. I like that. All right, now as you can see, the paint's clean and shiny, even though it is checked all over the place. All right, and as you can see, it's got the nice running boards. It's two-tone. No damage to the right front fender. Honestly, a $300 Mako paint job on this thing would probably go a long way. This is actually a pretty nice looking truck. Here's your interior. And as you can see, that's in awfully good shape. Power heated seat on this side. Okay, as you can see, that seat's in fantastic condition. Look at the door panels, nice and clean. Let's take a look, see at your door jamb. Yeah, I do this part of the video in the shade because when you're doing the interiors, if you're in bright sunlight, it casts so many shadows, you guys wouldn't be able to see anything. But like I said, I will do the exterior in the sun, just not right now. Here, I'll check this out. There you go, nice and clean. I don't see any rust on the door there. All right, same thing. This door looks to be pretty dent-free. Again, paint's checked all over the place. Here's your door jamb. Oh, here's your back seat. I put this one down so you can see. This is your third row seat. All right, so you can put 2 people back there, 3 across. These are actually individual seats, so they're individually removable, which is kind of cool. 3 people there and 2 in the front, so this is a legit 7-passenger vehicle. Oh, look at this. It's got a gang of airbags, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 airbags, so it's relatively safe, too. All right, let's check the door out. Yeah, that looks pretty darn good as well. All right, so far so good. Looks like there's been something done here. I can't tell. Yeah, it's had some crappy body work. And like I said, a little paint job would go a long way on this baby. Here, I'll let you check out your roof rack with the crossbars. All right, come on around to the back. Now, what's neat is this seat folds perfectly flat, like that. So if you don't need to carry 7 people, you got plenty of storage. Those seats there also fold down, so you could probably fit almost a sheet of plywood in this thing if you need to carry a lot of stuff. Show you your door jamb back here. Oh, it's got the rear backup sensors and everything. Looks to be in pretty decent shape. I don't see any rust at all on the lip there. The bumper appears to be in really nice shape. It's got a Class 3 weight distributing hitch platform with the hitch hook up there, which is great. There's your spare tire. All right, so there you have the back of the Mercury. Oh, check this out. See, if you guys look, anybody that knows anything from, I believe it's 02 to like 05, I think, on these stupid Mountaineers, they will have that crack in them. But you know what? I think it's like 40 bucks now. You can get an aftermarket piece that you can slap in there if you really want to. You know, that's up to you. All right, left rear quarter panel looks to be pretty decent. Let's look at the roof on this side. There you go. Again, except for the paint being shot, well, I mean, it still looks pretty good, but I mean, other than that, it's actually a pretty nice vehicle. All right, let's take a look, see at the interior on this side. We'll do your door jamb. It's missing this piece right here. It's just a little, I don't know what kind of brushed aluminum piece or whatever. Again, with this kind of mileage and whatnot, this thing is in remarkably good shape. Again, no rust on the door so far. 4 out of 4 with no rust. Of course, it's got the, you know, you don't need the key to get in there. Don't know what the code is. Most likely you either have to do on the internet and they'll show you how to get the code, or go to the dealer. That's up to you. I always recommend, if you want to get the code for free or for cheap, bring it to a Mercury dealer. Well, there aren't any. Bring it to a Ford dealer, have them do an oil change, and just kind of casually say, oh, hey, by the way, could you get me the code for the door, please? And they most likely will do it without charging you. If you just go up there and ask them to do that, they'll probably charge you $80 or something stupid. But you get an oil change out of it, and they give you the code. That's a good deal. All right, again, like I said, no major body damage on this thing at all. Little scuff on the left front bumper there. Factory fog lights. Overall looks good. Headlights look nice. I mean, not for nothing, but this is a pretty clean vehicle. And I really like, you know, the two-tone. Underneath there we go. All right. There we go. Now up top, this has the almost bulletproof 4.0 liter V, or actually, is this a V6? This might be a, let me see, is this a V6 or a straight 6? Actually, I think this one's a V6. Yeah, it definitely is a V6. One of the Ford Motor Company's tried and true motors. Now, as you can see, even the pistons look like they've been replaced because they're holding the hood up pretty well. Going over the hood. Yeah, tiny little rust bubble there, nothing big. Let me rev this baby up for you. Obviously, you don't need to be a mechanic to know that sounds fantastic. There's no valve train noise, no high rev knock. I mean, not bad at all. Again, all these little spots, you know, little bubbles and touch-ups that's been done there, up there. Like I said, 300 bucks at Maaco goes a long way. It looks like next month the New Jersey State inspection runs out. All right, well, like I said, this is not a bad looking car. The interior's in really nice shape. It sounds really good, you know, almost everything on it works, but none of that really matters if it goes down the road and it doesn't go down the road. So that's what we're gonna do next, take it for a ride. All right, here we are in the 2003 Mercury Mountaineer. I'm gonna start it up. Now, it's had a chance to sit and idle and warm up, and as I always try to do, I start them warm and I start them cold. And there we go. You can see it's almost up to operating temperature, started up no problems, still no check engine light. Let's see if we can catch the mileage now. Come on, baby. Focus. Right in the sun. 183,796 is the mileage. 183,796. There we go. Let me back out. All right, 4-speed automatic overdrive. Take this baby for a ride now. Turn the fan down so you can actually hear it, and off we go. There we are, up to 55 miles an hour, almost 60, no problem. Feels like it's got plenty of power. Hear a fair amount of road noise, not bad. I mean, as you can see, I'm talking kind of soft for me anyway. Inside here, vehicle, hands off the wheel, going down the road pretty straight. So there's no obvious front end issues with it. Yeah, seems like a pretty nice vehicle. I mean, honestly, in the summertime, in a black car, as long as the air conditioning works, that's about all I care about, to be honest. But you know, you want to have a decent car. I mean, even though I'm going to be selling it really cheap, you want to have a good car. You don't want to spend your money. I don't care whether it's 50 bucks. You don't want to throw your money away. So we'll do a little turny turn here. Ooh, tight, tight, tight on the turning radius. Not bad for an all-wheel driver. All right, here we go. Up to 55, no problems. All right, what I'm going to do next is a little brake test for you. All that's going to consist of is me pulling into the vacant lot across the street from my place, let go of the steering wheel, slamming on the brakes, and seeing what happens. I'll do my best to describe to you how they feel, because obviously you're not in the car with me, you can't feel it. About the only thing you can do is keep your eye on the steering wheel and just see if it, you know, pulls hard to the right or to the left. It might indicate a brake balance problem. But other than that, you're just going to have to go along for the ride, and hopefully I'll describe it properly for you. All right, I'm going to pull in here, and I usually do this at about 25 miles an hour. Here we go, ready, and... Okay, well, a couple good things. First of all, it stopped nice and straight. I did feel in the brake pedal, and I could hear the anti-lock brake pump actually actuating, so it does have ABS, and it does work. So that's a great safety feature. This thing actually has got a lot of stuff that's nice safety-wise. Anti-lock brakes, all-wheel drive, bunch of airbags. This would be a great vehicle for your kid to take to school in September. Now, if you want to get him his first car, it's nice, it's big, it's got all the safety stuff in it, and it's going to be really cheap. So if he puts it against a guardrail or something, you're not going to be that upset. That is, unless you spend a ton of money getting the car painted. Then you might be a little mad. But all right, here's what I'm going to do. We're on a, it's difficult to tell on the video, I know, but we're on about a 20-degree incline, I would say, at this point. And what I'm going to do, typically if this was a rear-wheel drive vehicle or the four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive wasn't operating, When I stood on the gas, all you'd hear is rocks and stuff coming out from the rear wheels, and we wouldn't go anywhere. But I know the all-wheel drive works in this, so what I'm going to do is when I step on the gas, you'll see us just take off, and it might kick a little rocks, but not much. Ready? And I'll shut up, and here we go. Yeah, actually, it didn't hardly kick anything out from underneath. That's really nice. So, there you have it. All right, so let me do my little recap here. This is a 2003 Mercury Mountaineer all-wheel drive. It's got lots and lots and lots of equipment in it, and pretty much everything I've tested so far works. And I gotta tell you, it's just a really nice looking, running, inexpensive 7-passenger, remember, 7-passenger all-wheel drive vehicle. And as I promised, I'm gonna take a walk around on the outside now in the sun, now that we're back. All right, and let you guys get a little closer look at all that stuff I was telling you about. You know, first glance and from 20 feet away, it actually is a really nice looking vehicle, but you get up close and you can see the defects. But I mean, what the heck, you know, it's got 183,000 on it, you know, and it's 12 years old. Yeah, this was probably a $35,000, $36,000 vehicle in 2003. Alright folks, there you go. If you need a 7-passenger all-wheel drive SUV that runs good, looks pretty decent, has good rubber, this would be the one for you. And as I always do, I hope this goes to a good home. Thanks.